All right. It's today still, and I'm not totally freaking out, actually. And so I walked up to the convenience store to get some food and some Coca-Cola to try and help my stomach a little bit and my throat a little bit because the syrup sort of soothes my throat a little bit. I like caffeine. So, all right. So I went up to the store and I saw this lady. Like, did you work for the bus barn? Did you work for the bus barn? And she'd be like, no. I said, you work for the school though. Uh-huh. I said, hey, good to see you again. It's cool. Uh-huh. Maybe she said you too, or maybe she said, uh-huh. Either way, she sort of, she seems plausibly friendly, like, she looks like a friendly lady, sort of, somewhat friendly. And it's like, thinking about things, and I was like, going on. Yeah, okay, well, various people, because I wanted to run some things by me, okay? See, some of the things to consider when thinking about some speech, okay? Yeah, final day, last speech, okay? This actually is a humorous last speech, okay? So, yeah, totally wild, in fact. And so back in the day, when we were in junior high, in the context that we were all in junior high, right? People my age, yeah, we were all in junior high. And there was this girl, and guys would make fun of her, like, you use one finger or two, ha ha ha. Uh-huh. And I was 14, and she was like 13. I jumped in. Yeah, do you use one finger or two? La 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 la. Okay. I'm like, I got this. I got this, guys. And I was sitting next to this girl for like quite a while. And she was poor. Okay, her family was poor. A little bit more poor. Though she was cute, man. She was really cute. But she kicked up this rumor that she had this boyfriend that was an older guy. He was like 21. She was like 13. It was like, yeah, right. Whatever. Whatever. You just tell me some things. It's sort of a humorous story. Sort of wild for somebody like me, right? Tell you this story? Alright, so I was thinking about like who that lady was and things about the bus barn. I remember the lady that drove my bus was named Lean. I think she had a daughter. Maybe she had a son. I think she had a daughter, though. Alright. I was thinking about that. I was like, oh, yeah, Scrivener, Mary Piper, or something. La 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 la. Okay, all that. And there are coincidences in my life, really. It's sort of part of the point. Okay, aside of the wild part of the story. Alright. So I sat next to this girl for quite a while, like at least a couple months. And talking to her every day. And she was cute. Right? She was. She was cute. The other guys were like, alright. She's got it. Cool. She's cute. Let me tell some stories. What? And so, like, though, all that wild stories, like, we were just boys and girls talking. Alright? We were just talking at that point. I mean, like, I was 14, she was 13. There's other people. Nothing ever came of it. Not at all. Like, we were just talking. Oh, it was cool. Alright. Respect her. You make your own choices and things. Yeah. Yeah. So for like a couple months, I was sitting next to this girl. It was cool. So the point about it, really, is that aside, there were coincidences, though, in my life. I rode bus 33. That was the bus that would come by my house, take me to the school, and drop me off at home. 33. Sort of like FR33 at the end of the net. You know, it's the Red Hawk song. Okay? And it's sort of coincidental number, like 17 and 17, 34. So 33. Alright? And now, I'm not trying to get people all sort of excited. Like, I mean, thinking about it, like the reasonable people amidst it all, there was some civil conduct, right? You get all excited, like, oh man, maybe, and it sort of like gives them that impression. Maybe things are really all good. That's like, why? When you look at American society and you're looking at the good American society plan, actually working out in a hypothetical. Why do you know what? Well, because you're white. I mean, it'd be an improved situation for y'all. You gonna make me go in? Make the Negroes going out? No, we should all, everybody wants some, man. I want some too. For real. You get all worked up about this little, like, technology really might save the human species. Let's consider probabilities of, yeah, what might happen. Like, what if aliens come down? What if the people miss other people? And like, sort of keep things reasonable, keep things real cool, keep things real cool even. Vindication Act. Alright? Vindication Act. I wrote to Jason Boomhouse. Vindication Act, man. Gonna brainfuck some people. Between Gaians and Americans, and we've got to figure out how to brainfuck some people with some technology, like matrix plugs and all that. Oh yeah, dude, dude, the bad guy's gonna be the guinea pigs. Okay? So, I mean, okay, so we gotta figure it out. Okay, like, realistically, though, what might happen, I mean, we're not even out of the parking lot yet, not actually with reference to goals, okay? And y'all getting all excited. Y'all are like all sorts of confident. Naive, sort of. Naively confident. Some, you haven't even checked the gas gauge yet, not actually. We're sitting in the parking lot, and you're all sorts of excited, allegorically, like, woohoo, yes. Humans might survive for a long time. Might happen, partly because of technology. Like traveling to separate planets and finding chemical elements and putting together, making a spaceship. I'm working on the navigation system already, and some of y'all are sort of slow. Some of y'all are sort of really naive about your reasons for comfort or confidence or optimism. Like, no, you should. And then there are other people, and they're like cool, and it's like they sort of what we said. We got a lot of people, man, and what we said. Then there are older guys who are like, man, y'all are supposed to realize it's supposed to click in your heads about what's right already. And then some of y'all so-called cool people, y'all are tottering at best, in my opinion. Yeah, you should. And then somebody else is like, man, Hugh's like punching a hole through the sun. What the fuck is this shit about? I mean, we should get more explicit and try and get this right. Really is right. Clicked in people's heads. Not a question about it. Not at all. Partly bucking around, man. Alluding about some things amidst this population, the situation. It's not a joke. Not at all. Do they sound like they got it figured out? Though they've got cool attitudes and they're serious about their work. All right. And they really are sort of cool people. All right. I'm not trying to get them too terribly excited, not actually. All right. And then there are other people that are sort of complacent amidst their roles and what they could do. And then there are other people, and this was the test. There are other people that are like, they really are strategizing things, and I can see that. Okay? I can see various things in this population, yeah. And they're strategizing things, whispering, and saying some things, and the bees are endangered, the bees are endangered, the bees are endangered. How many people said don't fertilize your yards? Not actually. This guy, right here. All right. You should want it. That's the point. Concisely, you should want it. An improved situation? Yeah. That's cool. For probability of humans, prolonged probability, you're on the clock, but the time's running out. If you want it, time's running out. Like, you might miss your whole chance. Like, here at the last minute, some guys had it all planned out, and you thought, okay, and that's why, and then fucking lights out. That's it. We were all sort of optimistic. We said there was a particular amount of time, and that was it. Huh. 33, though. Reasonable people influence other people, and there's some reason to miss them on. 33 happened. Various coincidences, man. Various. Yeah. All sorts of things. Various people would remember that, Hughes? Oh, dude, you're right. That's cool. Uh-huh. Yeah. See, I want to get this, like, in like, okay, I'm just going to sidestep or skip through a bunch of things. Don't abuse my good sentiments, not at all. All right? Huh. See, I want to get this all business and duty with scientists and the dutiful people, and like, yeah, they gotta tolerate something. They tolerate the law and what's reasonable and so forth, and like get this to good society. Question yes, or you can say no. Nope, that ain't enough, buds. Not at all. Your rights belong to somebody else first. if it's the slightest question about whether that somebody else has rights, your rights belong to them, bud. You ain't got rights, not at all. I mean, that's that's the concept about legalities, okay? Concisely, you got the right to something or other. They sort of belong to somebody else first. There's a slight question about it, buds. And so, all right, now I suggested various things. I mean, there are various other aspects, and various people are like with part of the point. They really are with part of the point. They were reading, they were watching, they were listening. Yeah, we noticed that. YouTube wasn't giving you any hits. 7-second video clip in Brian May's page, and he's showing me Egus. He watched Egus, okay? He makes a joke about things, okay? 7-second video. Nobody pushed the play button. 0 views. Bullshit. Okay? So there were people watching. CIA bucking off, okay? Bucking around. Like somebody's gonna read him. Somebody is. Maybe they were fucking around. Maybe they were playing some really passive aggressive things that they had wanted to retort. They wanted to retort. Mm-hmm. But about what they meant and maybe what they want to retort. Like, no, you really shouldn't block him. Not at all. Dude. And maybe on the other side of the coin, they're being optimistic. They didn't have time. Friend of mine, let him go. Fucking toss him off. He's going to make a point to the feds. Toss him off. Let him go. That. Do they deserve credit for that? Carry the ass hat and so forth? Do they deserve credit for that? Nope. Really, not actually. Feds being naive. They are. If they had any sort of good, like, okay, so they're with the optimism, yeah, a stage event for optimism, yeah, okay. Guys actually are punching holes for their arguments. They ain't got any fucking time, not at all. You look around. Why did the guy? Why was it a huge person associated with the UN that made the point about the CIA? That couple CIA agents that supposedly said that fuck Israel. Why? Why? Hmm? What is the significance of that? Okay? Can they suggest something in this context? Blah blah blah. So like somebody like the Jewish Haley sitting there pushing their buttons, and they're with the point, and they're like fuck Israel even in this context, and blah 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 blah. Maybe not the worst thing to suggest, not actually, maybe not the final word, not actually though. Okay, can we talk about politics at work? What about in an American government agency? Talk about things at work, or do I get fired? Think you can fuck around? You can't afford to fuck around, not at all. You can't afford to pay a dice roll, not at all. Nobody can. Really, not actually. We're in a limited amount of time. How long does it take to work things out? How much can you fuck off with reason? Fuck off about what's reasonable and right? How much can you fucking allow to let some things slide? That's some bullshit, y'all. Amidst all the population? Is something that bad? Absolute contradiction? Blah, 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 blah. Freedom of speech? Blah, 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 blah. You had freedom of religion. You were the only government that had freedom of religion. Blah. Blah. In slow motion, you got fucked off. What does that mean? Not, we'll remember. Some of us will remember if it came right down to it. Yeah, we'll remember. We might not argue about it for quite a while. We'll get through it. So we'll remember some things. Yeah. Things worked out, though. Things worked out. Like, we started, these people out of the state of Oklahoma to a separate state. Made a good society happen. Out of Louisiana to a separate state. In the red state, in Oklahoma. Y'all reluctant. It's probabilities of time. Like David Bowie said, I'm much too fast to take that test. But yeah, things worked out. We explored various other planets, found new chemical elements, learned a bunch of things throughout the course of like, maybe even sort of quickly, like 40 years or so. 40 years. I mean, it's a good society. How much can you fuck around amidst all those people, like tossing away reason? You thought that, okay, so 40 years is not a lot of time, so we do have, no, that means you don't have time to fuck around, not at all. I'm single, for a little fucking example, I'm single. I'm better than a bunch of y'all white people. I'm single. Do I have job opportunities? Do my other tribal Mayans and Negroes have job opportunities? No. Still coping with y'all dumb white judge. Gotta pick one of the white attorneys. Huh. So that's for your smiley people, alright? Remember that.